Right, that's another bit done. This is for the sink and the hob. The sink's going to go in this side. Obviously I hold it that side because it's right next to the seat, and the hob's going to go over there. I've seen the one I like, and I've seen the template, so I measured from here to here. It's 295 the sink, the template, and this is 305, so it's give me like 10mm clearance. What I've actually done, I don't know if you can see it or not, I didn't want to have a leg this side, because obviously this little space here is for the wife's mobility scooter. Now, I've tried it in, it's a very tight fit. What I might have to do, because I've actually added this front piece, I might have to cut out just a little tiny notch on there. But I'll have to try that later just to see if it is. And the good news is, the plywood, when I get the plywood for the bed, the offcut I'll get is going to go on here. So I need to get one sheet of ply, and that'll do this and that. This piece of wood here, I've just screwed it into there at the moment, is because I'm going to cover, I've got some ply, I've actually got the ply I took off. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I'm actually going to cut it so it goes in this inset there, up there, all the way up to the top. There's still a screw left in there, look. I'll take that out. Put on the floor so I can tread on it in a minute. Yeah, so it's going to go in there and down there. I might have to put some sort of a brace across the middle, because I think it's going to be a bit too flimsy otherwise. Yeah, so I actually managed to do all this timber work for 30 quid. All these bits here, these are bits I had in the garage. I sort of planed them all up and sanded them down to make them look nice. I've actually had a coat of wax, so that's good at the moment. Obviously you see all my lights are working, which is really good. And the ramps. And here's the ramps here. So I'm really pleased with them. There is a little tiny sort of a little steppy bit there, but the wheels are quite big on the mobility scooter. It does just drive straight over. Well, this piece of wood, I actually started making it, I sort of cut it to shape. It's basically for loading ramps to sit on. I have actually planed underneath, so it actually sort of sits at a bit of an angle. But I've just marked it out for the holes. This is where the ramps go in, there and there. I did want to put a metal insert in it, I still might do. The only piece of metal I've got is this, so I might even put that in, just cut that in half. But the holes I'm going to have to move right into the middle, and then I've got to find a way so when the ramps, this sits on the doorstep, on the side doorstep. The ramps sit on the top. I'll show you a picture of it in a minute, and then I'm going to put a couple of bolts through there, just bolt heads, just to keep it in place. Then I've got to figure how to keep this piece of wood sturdy in the steps so it don't move. So that's another little job. Right, I've got both the bushes in. I've cut them in half and hammered them in, so they're a nice tight fit, but they only go down to about here. So what I'm going to do now is actually drill right through. The actual bore of that is about 12.5mm. The actual ramps itself are 12mm, so I'm going to drill right way through there. Then I'm going to make some sort of bolt. I've got loads of 12mm bolts like this. I'll see if I can. Yeah, no, it's not 12mm, that's Imperial. Anyway, I'm sure I must have a 12mm bolt around somewhere. And I'll do it so I can just slot it in. I'll show you in a minute. woodworking game's a bit of a messy job. Stay in my garage, look. I think I might have to spend a couple of minutes tidying up. All the tools I used really, I used a wood plane, a saw, which is hanging up. Can't really see it, but it's sort of hanging up over there, the blue handle. And the other thing I did use was a router, which I've had a long time. It still works, which is amazing. So I think I need to have a bit of a tidy up now. I think I'm a bit of a messy worker really, looking at it. Still, it will come out okay.